welcome to Pedal Builder's Life Hack, the show where I show you some of the things that I've made to make pedal building a little bit easier for myself. Let's go and take a look. You might have seen this before. It's actually just a cable top jack, the male connector, and it's put onto a little piece of wood as a stand so that it can stand up on its own. And I use this because sometimes it's really fiddly to get to these connections, and so I just put them on this, and now the jack can stand up and I can just solder things into their place. And that helps out a lot actually. The connections are really tiny, and fiddling around with a soldering iron and feeding in solder and blah, it all get kind of confusing. Another thing that I use it for is actually, and this I think is actually going to help you more than you might think. It sounds maybe a little bit silly, but this is a pedal. We're just using this as an example. This is where your guitar gets plugged in, but when you flip it over, this is where your guitar gets plugged in. It gets confusing. So sometimes I use this to just keep track of what is the input. So I'll just take the pedal like this and I'll just plug it in, and I'll be like, this is my guitar. And then I can flip it over and I can work on the inside, and I know, that's where the jack goes in. It's a super easy thing to make. You just need one of these male connectors that you no longer use for anything, and you drill it into a piece of wood. You don't have to make it circle and make it tiny like this. You can just take, an old scrap piece of whatever wood. It doesn't have to be nice looking or anything. So yeah. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Thanks so much for watching. Stay awesome and cool, and go and make yourself one of these. Wow.